Yeah, but oh, it hurts so much. Looks like we got pretty banged up.
I don't like the sound of that. Anything broken?
Not broken, but we're covered in bruises. And I think we sprained one of our ankles. Ugh.
That's pretty bad. Are we going to be okay?
I think so. I can wrap up our ankle later. But I'll try to stand up to see how bad it really is.
Ah! Everybody's dead! Everybody's dead! Oh God, we're the only ones left!
What? That can't be. Are you sure?
Yeah, Brain, let's take another look just to be sure. I'm telling you, there's no one!
Oh, I guess you guys were right.
Oh, and everyone's helping each other out. That's the ray of hope we need in such a dire circumstance.
I don't understand, though. How did our plane crash in the first place?
Does it even matter right now?
Well, it was probably a combination of adverse weather conditions and an inexperienced co-pilot.
Yeah, I did notice that it was unusually cloudy when we took a look outside.
It was as thick as pea soup out there.
Right, the pilots most likely were using only their instruments to tell where they were going, since they could barely see anything outside.
And that's when things started to go wrong?
Uh-huh. It was already too late when they realized they made an error in reading their instruments. Then, well, you know the rest.
I wonder if the doctor's worried.
Nothing like fun in the sun.
Well, we can't worry about him right now. We have to help out the others and make a proper shelter for us all. Nightfall's coming, and it's going to be really bad.
Why?
It's about negative 30 degrees Celsius on this mountain right now. If we stay overnight without shelter, we'll get hypothermia.
That's when the body's temperature drops dangerously low, right?
Yep, the body's normal temperature is about 37 degrees Celsius. So if it drops below 35 degrees Celsius, it becomes a medical emergency.
At that point, I could stop beating, and we would all die! Ah!
And what are we waiting for? That shelter's not gonna build itself. That first night was rough. Now I'm really hungry. What do we have to eat?
Sorry, stomach, there wasn't a lot of food recovered from the wreckage, so we'll have to carefully ration out what little we have.
Oh no! Fasting again?
Don't worry, Stomach. We'll get rescued real soon. Right, Brain?
Yeah, our flight should have arrived in Chile yesterday, so there should be rescue planes searching for us right now.
We're probably going to be chilling at the beach with the doctor by this afternoon.
What? Why are we still here?
Just to suffer? Are those planes really looking?
It's probably because our white plane crashed into the middle of a pile of snow. All the rescuers see is a big white nothing.
Brain, I'm super hungry. Can we have a bit more to eat today?
Sorry, stomach, but our food reserves are actually almost empty. We don't have any more to go around.
What? But what'll we do now?
Well, some of the other survivors have actually already resorted to cannibalism.
Ew! Isn't that where you eat other people? Are we really going there? Isn't this a kid's show?
Nah, it's more of a medical show, really, so this still fits.
They're not going to eat us like those movie monsters, are they?
No, they're just cutting up some of the dead bodies. They're not eating anyone still alive.
But that's still super disgusting. Doesn't cannibalism have terrible side effects?
Eating human meat is actually no different than consuming animal meat, if properly cooked. It's actually when consumed raw that we start seeing real problems.
Because eating it raw is even more disgusting?
Well, yes, but also because cooking kills germs. Eating raw meat of any kind, not just human, is a surefire way of spreading disease.
I can't believe we're discussing this topic of death. It's so abhorrent eating someone you know.
I'm with you. We do not condone cannibalism at all.
An update on the rescue of Flight 571.
What's that?
Oh, someone managed to get a radio working.
Oh boy, we're gonna be rescued today. You'll see, buddies.
After 8 days of searching, the rescue operation has been called off. It will resume in December once much of the snow melts.
What?
We're not getting rescued?
December? What month is it now?
October.
So December's like 1, 2, a lot of days away. What do we do, Brain?
Well, that means we might be stuck here a lot longer than we thought.
But how do we survive without any food?
This means we'll have to
Don't say it!
resort to cannibalism.
Do we have to?
Oh, gross!
Sorry, buddies, but we have to do this to survive. As long as we don't eat any brains, we should be fine.
Why the brain specifically?
Because of Kuru.
Hey, who are you calling cuckoo?
No, Kuru is a fatal and transmissible brain disorder. It is only known to spread in cannibalistic communities because they eat the brains of others. So as long as we don't eat any brain parts, we shouldn't catch it.
Not sure if it makes this whole situation better.
The good news is that the meat was already cut up by some of the other survivors.
I guess we at least didn't see who, where it came from.
Let's just do this quick and imagine it's actually delicious food. Like a pizza. Ooh, or maybe a big, juicy burger.
Oh no! I can't believe we just did that! So gross!
I regret everything!
That was so good.
Are you being serious, Stomach?
Hey, don't judge. We're in an extreme situation here and need to survive.
I guess.
Besides, that imagination trick really worked. It felt like I was chowing down on a real juicy burger. Now, how about seconds?
Stop! Just stop.
You know, being here isn't all that bad. We've got food, shelter, blankets. What more could you want?
I mean, I would really prefer not eating the former passengers anymore, but otherwise, you're right. The past 2 weeks weren't that bad considering our circumstances.
I mean, it could definitely be worse.
Hey, Stomach, are you really that hungry right now? That's not me.
Oh boy! A picnic! I haven't had any decent food in 2 weeks! No! The picnic!
What are you talking about, Brain?
A picnic? Oh boy, where?
Why did you pull me back here? I was in heaven! There were angels, laughter, and sunshine. And best of all, food! Real food! Scrumptious dishes that weren't made out of people!
I wish I could have been there. Brain, we were buried in an avalanche.
Huh? Is that what happened?
Yep, and some nice people pull us from under the snow.
Good thing, too. We nearly died of asphyxiation.
What?
It's when we don't receive enough oxygen in the body.
Yeah, all that snow was so densely packed around us that we couldn't move a muscle or even breathe well.
Huh? Is that what happened?
About 15 minutes, maybe?
Which is good, because if you're rescued within 15 minutes of being buried, chances of survival are 92%.
And it becomes only 37% after 35 minutes of being buried.
So that's why I saw heaven? Because I was hallucinating right before we completely ran out of oxygen?
There have been reports of people experiencing hallucinations right before death, yes.
I wish they didn't pull us out.
You don't mean that, Brain.
Don't I? Look around, Hart, it's miserable here. And we're not getting rescued.
There's still hope.
No, there isn't. Don't you understand? We're stuck here. We're stuck in the cold, eating people that were alive only a week ago.
Brain.
Leave me alone.
Brain?
Yeah, what is it, Hart?
I know we haven't spoken to each other much since the avalanche, but I have to tell you this. It's important.
What is?
Some of the survivors are planning to climb over the mountain to get help. Isn't that great?
They're fools.
What?
I already told you before, Hart, there's no hope. We're all just going to die here of starvation and disease soon.
They're not fools, they're heroes. And we shouldn't just sit here around doing nothing. Our human can help.
Oh yeah? And what'll they do about shelter, huh? One night away from this place and they'll just freeze to death.
They made a large insulating sleeping bag we can rest in during the nights. It can fit several people.
We're still not going. We're staying here and that's final.
You're the fool, Brain. You'd rather just sit here and die before you could do something that'll actually help ourselves? Before you do some crazy, life-threatening Mr. Beast challenge for some silly prize. But when it really counts, you don't have what it takes.
How does the timeline work here? This is 1972, right? So Mr. Beast shouldn't even be born.
Shut up, Liver. Heart, you're right.
Huh?
I'm going to make it right. We're going to get ourselves out of this wreck, climb over this stupid mountain, and we're not going to stop until we get some help.
Way to go, Brain.
Man, how long have we been hiking?
I think about 3 days.
That hypoxia's really setting in.
What?
Hypoxia means low oxygen conditions, Heart.
Oh.
In our case, it's specifically atmospheric hypoxia.
We're so high up on this mountain that there's not a lot of oxygen to go around.
And that makes this climb even more brutal.
Come on, buddies. We can't give up now.
But we'll die here.
Yeah, Brain, we'll keel over long before we reach any help. I can feel it.
If we die, we die. But better while trying to save everyone than just sitting in that airplane wreck all day.
That's the spirit, Brain. Don't give up, buddies. Helps us a little more that way. Grass. And a river.
And look, another human.
We're saved.
I gotta hand it to you, Heart, Brain. That 10-day trek up to this point was physically impossible, but we made it all the way, just because of sheer willpower.
Hart deserves all the credit. If it wasn't for him, we'd still be rotting in the plane wreckage.
Aw, thanks, Brain.
Human body is truly remarkable.
Our human being relatively young and fit also played a factor for sure. If he was much older and had more injuries or health conditions, we definitely wouldn't have made it this far.
Now we can actually get more food. I'm starving.
Yeah, some steak, pasta, cake.
Ooh, or another bite of human hamstring. Yum, yum.
We're not cannibals!
Yeah, stomach, we don't need to eat like that anymore. Let's go get some real grub, buddy.
Oh, right. We're not cannibals.
Seriously, where could they be? They're really, really, really late.